everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Chanel in the City. I am your host, Chanel Omari, and we have a very special guest here today. She is my friend. She is a
Mhm.
Jewish sister from another mister. She's a badass business entrepreneur woman. She is inspiring all women of the arts. And if you don't know about her, get on top of the bandwagon. Her name is Heather Mariana. She's the creator and CEO of Beauty Kitchen Junkie, one of my favorite brands of all time. It's for that girl on the budget. You all know. All the celebrities are rocking it. All the influencers are talking about it. Please welcome my dear friend, Heather Mariana. How are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you? I'm
You,
happy to be here.
you look stunning.
Well, thank you. I'm in my new living room. I just got moved and I have my new neon up that says it was all a dream. So
I
cute.
love that. I
So I'm
love
very
that.
happy. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to moving again in 6 months, but that's okay. The market here in Vegas is crazy right now for the houses because all the LA people are selling their $1 million shacks and moving here,
But you're such
taking all the houses.
you're like such an adult. You're like, I'm buying my house. I remember like off the record, like you were driving and you're like, I'm trying to find a house. I don't know how you do it all. And we're gonna get to that. But you're like, I'm trying to find a house. I'm trying to work my business. I'm trying to date. And we're gonna get into can women have it all? Like, can we have it all? I think we put a lot
Yeah.
of pressure on ourselves. So talk to us a little bit about, yeah, what's going on with your life right now? Like why the move? Why now?
Well, I was in a house and I loved it, but it was huge. I had 4 living rooms. I had to walk literally a half a mile, it felt like, to get coffee in the morning. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. So I was like, I need to downsize. And then I was like, finding all these other houses that I like. And then, the market got crazy because of all the LA people. So my realtor's like, just get the small one and then move again. So I think I'm going to turn this whole house into a influencer place where all the rooms are all Instagrammable and we have like things here for influencers and they can come pick up
Hey.
product and stuff. Yeah, and the whole backyard we'll do the whole fence will be like rose wall and all that stuff. But yeah, so why the move? Well, I have a lot going on. One of my companies is going on the Canadian Stock Exchange here very soon. And
Mazal tov, congratulations. That's a big deal.
yeah, it's huge. And I'm selling part of my company to that company. And I just wanted to be more mobile. I'm going to get a place in Montreal or maybe in New York and then go back and forth to Montreal from there. So I don't need a one big house. I want to have a bunch of small ones.
I love that. But here's the thing what's so cool about you. Like, you are a businesswoman. Like, you really
Thank
take
you.
by the balls, sorry to say, like a man, which is what we're all trying to fight
Hmm.
for, right? For equality. Speaking of the house and turning it into an influencer bedroom, I love this whole idea because you're an innovator. Like, since I've known you, you're very big with ideas. You're beyond the brand. You're always beyond the 9 to 5. What made you create Beauty um Junkie? Like,
Kitchen.
sorry, Beauty Kitchen Junkie. And why Beauty Kitchen Junkie? Because I love the name. It's very catchy.
Yeah.
Specifically Beauty Kitchen Junkie.
Yeah, Beauty Kitchen was made because honestly, like I've always had bad skin and I've never been into chemicals ever in products. Even when I was little, like my grandmother raised me, she never put any of that shit on me. So I started to get really bad skin, and I still get lots of breakouts right here, and the masks aren't helping. And so I just started using like creating things out of like natural products, like fruit and all that kind of stuff. So then I started showing people how to do it on YouTube. And then this was like 2012. And then I got really popular on there. And then I realized I had a built-in audience. So then I just started making product in my garage, which, trust me, it was a nice ass garage. My house was 10,000 square feet, but
Still,
but
honey, it's a garage, so nobody else
it
has
was
an
a
excuse.
it was a
Dude, you're
garage.
still driving. Sometimes I feel like you're driving deliveries and dropping. You're like, she's like you're like giving me advice. And like, this is why you're so cool because you're a good friend. And then you give advice and you're like, yo, I got to drop deliveries. Like, you never think you're bigger than the job. But anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Get to that.
Yeah. So and then it got popular and a lot of celebrities started using it because I would send it out to like some of my celebrity friends that I already had. And then I was like, okay, like now they're tweeting about it. Like, Brandy Glanville was tweeting about my coffee scrub years ago. I'm sure it's still on Twitter
Wow.
and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So then I was like, then people were like hitting me up, like, I need that shit. I need that cellulite scrub, which is still our number one selling product. And And I was like, okay. And then I got my first warehouse and now I have the whole fucking building. It's so funny.
That's
Every
sick.
time somebody moves out, I'm like, give me that space. Give me that space. I need it. And there's apartments up at the top too. So now I'm starting to take all the apartments.
Oh my. Wait, sorry, I had to put it on mute because there was
Yeah.
housekeeping at the door. Wait, that's amazing because first of all, that's like you're teaching us as women that you can run a company and start from small, scratch, nothing, namundo, and then
Yeah.
go to this level of like, wow, I'm independent. I can afford my own house, not even an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I can take care of myself, my own health insurance, my own products,
Yep.
my own warehouse. This is like being, dreaming
Yeah.
big.
I mean, I have
Yeah.
3 factories and a shipping warehouse, you know?
Wow. And so like
And I'm
tell us the
busting
day
at
to
the
day.
seams. I'm trying to get more. So day to day, I'm usually up at 5,
Mhm.
have some coffee, I've been getting on the elliptical since I moved here because I did a little outdoor gym here.
Wow.
And then, yeah, because I like to work out in the heat, you
Do you
sweat and
believe that successful people have to wake up that early? Because I know some people that we have mutually friends that wake up. I mean, I wake up around that time, 6 maybe.
yeah, I feel like you do. Feel like I like to stay ahead of the game because my office opens and people start shipping like between 7 and
Okay.
8:30 a.m.
Okay.
So I get up, I look at all the back ends. I have 2 computers on my desk, one for all my emails and my work. And then I have another computer over here that's logged into all of our back ends, all of our wholesale sites, my websites, my Canadian websites. So I just get there, I drink my coffee, look and see how much money I made because I
Shit.
love that.
It's like that.
And
It's just like chick ching. That's what it's
yeah,
like.
yeah. And then it wasn't always like that. And
I
then
want to
and
get to
then
that.
yeah, and then hop on the elliptical or whatever. I have a TV out in my outdoor gym area, so I have Hulu Live because I got rid of cable because I'm like I never really everything I watch is like reality, so it's all on Hulu Live, or the morning news. So I'm like, why am I paying $300 for cable? Stupid.
True.
So, and I buy every movie anyways because if I like it, I'm gonna watch it again. I have like 800 movies on my Apple, so I and then I'll watch the news while I get on the elliptical, and then I have my big iPad that I'm on now, like why I'm on the elliptical, and I just scroll through emails. And then hop on a couple calls, check in with my CEO in Canada. And then I try to shower quickly before 8:30 because as soon as the girls come into the office, the phone starts ringing,
Wow. It's that
Yeah.
high in demand. Wow.
Yeah. And then I don't stop. And then, usually I like today I have to write out like 7 more interviews. And then I had a phone interview today already. And then I don't stop usually till like 6 or 7,
Wow.
but I'm trying to stop at 6. I think 5 a.m. to 6 p.m. is enough. You can work less hours. Like going back to your question, do you have to get up that early and be super productive? But I have to work those hours because I have 2 companies I'm running. Plus, I have Heather Mariana as a TV personality that I do the news and I do all these things, and I have like an appearance I have to go to, or I have to shoot content for Instagram or do my videos like, hey girls, I'm going to show you this product today, so there's a lot on my plate. So I literally have to work those hours just to get it all done. And sometimes I don't even get it all done.
Wow.
But usually in the mornings too, sometimes I'll run and do my emails at 8 a.m. while I go to the dry bar. My friend owns this place called Sparkles Beauty Bar. Please go there if you're ever in Vegas. And our
Wow.
products are all in there too.
Your
And
hair looks off the hook.
thanks. I just got a weave too. And
Super
then
healthy, super gorgeous. Shit, I'm gonna go there in Vegas. It's all about
no,
the city. Tell us what it's all about. The hot spots, baby.
oh yeah, when you come, I'll take you. Yeah, so and then I'll just have them do my hair, while I do my emails, and then I'm ready to go.
You're like a real worker bee. Like you'll work through the hair stuff. Because I saw some girl the other day. She's at the salon with me. Check it. Shout out to Hair Mode Salon in Great Neck. They were doing my hair, and she's literally on the fucking laptop. And she reminded me of you. And I'm like, dude, I do respect people that work 24/7, but I want to know how to get there. Like, how do you get there?
Yeah.
Is it just innate motivation or?
Yeah, I know you just really need to want whatever it is that you're going after. Like you have to want it. Like when I first started the YouTube, like I was literally just doing it because I was like, oh, this really worked for me. Let me show people. And I had quit my job and it wasn't working and it was something for me to do. And I didn't think it would turn into this. I'm forever grateful. And gratitude is a big thing for me. But, you have to just want it. Because once I started seeing that people actually wanted to buy the shit that I was making and celebrities wanted it, I was like, I'm a big on manifesting and journaling. I remember I wrote like, I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to have my products at the Emmys, all this stuff over and over and over again.
You wrote
And then
that out?
yeah. And then I've been at the Oscars, the Globes. I've been at the Emmys. I've been at the SAG Awards. I've been at the fucking ESPY Awards when Caitlyn Jenner was there. I've been at every single award show multiple times with my products. And like this Oscars week, celebrities texting me like crazy. I need my shit,
That is so dope. Like, are you on another
Yeah.
level?
So once I saw that and I was like, if I can get this, what else can I do? So then you just keep going. And I'm one of those people that's never satisfied. Like, and that's a good and a bad thing because I always want more and I always want to do better, And like, I woke up this morning and I was, slightly hungover. I might go get a glass of wine right now, actually. But it's because I had a trying day yesterday. And guess what? We all have fucking trying days.
Hey, I'm
and I wasn't
right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a glass of wine.
But like we're adults.
No, but and I was mad at myself because I was hungover and I was blocking the guy, and we'll get to that. And I was like, no, Heather, you're fine. You are fucking fine. It's Tuesday. You're the CEO of a soon-to-be publicly traded fucking company, co-founder of another one, and it's okay that you have a fucking hangover.
Yeah.
So
how hard is it not to be hard on yourself, I guess, while you're opening up a business? Like, what do you want to share with the audience in terms of that? Were you hard on yourself as you were creating this product? Were you disappointed? Did you feel like a failure at times? What were greatest obstacles?
Not really. And honestly, and I know that a lot of people do that. I think it's because you compare yourself to other people. And that's what I've been trying to tell you, because you can't do that because nobody's like you. You're unique, and you have your own gifts. And I knew if I just stayed in my lane, I'd be good. Like, I don't even look at other brands' fucking Instagrams. Why?
Really?
What's the point? I'm working on mine. I don't even know what the fuck they're posting and I don't even care because I have my team working on my shit 40 hours a week so that we can get all the sales that we can get. Because guess what? A lot of people use a lot of brands. I'm going to tell you, my customers, once people use my stuff, I have a 95% second buy, third buy, fourth buy, fifth buy rate. Other brands, they put out shit product. They sell it for $50. They want you to just buy it once. They don't care how many people are in the world. I go for the returning customer and I focus on me and what my customers want. I don't care about other brands or what they're doing. And you have to stay in your lane. Like with your podcast, like don't compare yourself to other people in the podcast. Like if anybody's out there trying to sell a book, and you're like, well, damn, my friend got a book deal. Well, you know what? It doesn't mean your book sucks. Well, you're just going to the wrong people.
Right. And it's a dirty dog world. And I've come to you. I mean, I've been a fan of your brand for a very long time. I remember I actually went a full circle moment. I went on Good Morning Washington and promoted one of your products because I was such a fan, about like a girl on a budget and that's traveling. So you had like a really cute kit, which by the way, it looks a little bit like this. We're going to get to this. This is called Beauty Kitchen Beauty Sleep Package. Thank you so much for sending me. We have 3 giveaways we're going to give to the audience with the Chanel in the City and the Beauty Kitchen Junkie audience.
Yeah.
But when I did that, I felt so empowered. I felt so like, you know what, badass, and like I could do anything. You know what I mean? And that's what's so cool about you, that you put the energy into your products, into your brand. You know what I mean? So
yeah, you have to put like 100% energy and like. You have to just focus on you.
Yeah. So I was saying like I remember, so I was promoting the brand and the product and I felt very empowered. And I felt like I was going through a hard time at the time. It was a breakup kit that you sent to me. That's what it was. A breakup kit or something. Something.
I think I remember that. You need to find that link.
I have
that is
to, because
so freaking vintage. It's
isn't
hilarious.
That?
People still have some of the first soaps I made ever.
I have a lot of your I'm a big fan. I have a lot of your shit. Like I even remember I was like this girl is so catchy. Like she knows her shit. She knows what people want. She knows what women want. And that's the
Yeah.
consumer, and you're smart. You know what the consumer wants. Like, did
Yeah. And
you always know that since a young age? Like, talk to us about that, you know?
well, growing up, I think I was more of like a leader in general, but I went to boarding school, and then off just I was very sheltered. So but my
Same.
I was smart because I was told you better sit in your room with this cheese platter and read your book for 4 hours before you come out. You know what I mean? So that's why I was able to go to college and get multiple degrees and all this stuff. And then I think the thing about it is I'm naturally like street savvy. And when you have street savviness and good intuition and you have book smart and you're pretty cute, you're like, I call it like the triple threat, like you can basically do anything. And I think anybody really can be a leader if you just believe in yourself. Like there's so many people, like I was just having a conversation with someone last night and I was like, you're getting in your own way. You're self-sabotaging. This is why you're doing this. You're going to regret it in a year. And I'm waiting for the year to go by because I know exactly what's going to happen. Because if you don't put yourself out there, you don't stay in your lane, you don't focus on your own stuff. And when you do all of that, you're not looking at all this other noise, right? Because all this
Yeah.
is all noise, right? The Instagram, the looking at girl, like, I mean, trust me,
Celebrities.
all of this shit, right?
Yeah.
You just look at all this is noise. So you stay like this for 3 months, anybody that's listening. Don't go out as much. Don't just focus. You're gonna see a huge difference. A huge difference. Because like I can't preach it enough. Like just.
But that's the thing is like, how did you get that confidence? How do you naturally believe in yourself? Because it's been really a struggle. This podcast is all mental health also. Like,
Yeah.
share your thoughts about, I don't
Oh
know,
well,
have
you
you
know
ever
what?
struggled?
A lot of people don't know about me. I have really bad social anxiety.
No.
I do not like to meet any new people.
Really? Me too. I have that too, kind of.
Yeah. And I don't like to go to like people's birthdays because I
Really?
don't know how to like I'm like, who's gonna be there? Who do I know? I'm already thinking about like who I'm gonna talk to when I'm there so I don't have to try to socialize with other
Because
people.
you work with your mind always.
Yeah.
You're always
Yeah.
working. You're like, what is it? Okay,
Yeah.
so what am I there for? 1 + 2 = 3.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know that about me because I can go on TV and I can make videos and stuff all day, but it's just me and the camera and the host, whatever. I don't get nervous, but when I'm around a lot of people that I don't know, I don't like it.
Me
Like,
too.
hey, you want to go to the pool? My friend got a cabana. No, I don't know them. I'm not going. But I really probably would have had a great time, right? But it's social anxiety. So there you have it. Nobody really knows that about me except for the people that work for me.
That's
And
cool.
I
Thank you
always,
for sharing that because I mean
yeah,
I want you
that's
to
why I
share that
always have
because
an
you're real. You're a real person. And also people can learn from you. People that are dealing with anxiety and depression now can say, "Well, Heather has dealt with some form of it. She doesn't make it an excuse. Then I don't have to make it an excuse." And it's
Why
inspiring.
do you think I always have an assistant with me wherever I go? Because I
Always.
have
I love it too. I need it like that too.
well,
Does
it's
it
because
help?
assistants help for sure. I just hired another one. But let me tell you, the reason that I have an assistant with me, and this is great for
Right. So
so
that's interesting. I mean, that you do have like now too, but yes, why do you always have an assistant with you?
well, and this is good for your listeners and watchers because of the social anxiety. They're always a buffer. I don't have to worry about if people come up to me and I don't want to talk, I'm like, just tell them I'm on the phone or something, or like I walk away or and it helps me kind of be a little more sociable when I have someone familiar with me. So I'm sure so comment, please let me
Yes.
know if anybody else does that because I definitely think that that's part of the social anxiety that I have.
Well, talking about, yeah, the social anxiety, like when do you ever like experience negative comments or haters while you've been coming up in the scene, like while you were in, because being successful, that's part of it. Like, and how do you cope with that if you did or do?
I mean, I do sometimes, but I like, again, I can't preach this enough. I just ignore it, or like if it's really bad and nasty, I'll delete it. If not, then I'm like, I don't really care. Like a lot of people call me, say that I look like a tranny, but I actually take that as a compliment because a lot of those transgender people
Are
are way more
beautiful.
gorgeous than I am.
That's
So,
not nice in a sense of like when they're saying it, their intention is for a negative stigma. It's also insulting to the trannies because they're trying to say, but like you're gorgeous and
but
like
me, I'm like, if I could look like Nikita Dragon or Dragoon or whatever, how she's,
hell yeah.
give it to me, honey. And I have so many friends and people that work for me that are in the LGBT community, so I don't even care about those comments because I know those
Yeah, you're
people
a
are
big
just
supporter.
stupid. Oh yeah, those people are the people that act like that are so stupid. So, and then people say like, "Oh, fix your nose." I'm like, no, I don't want to fix my nose. I like it. That makes me look how who I am. I don't want to. Why am I gonna pay to go look like everybody else who's trying to look like Kim Kardashian? Like,
Well,
why
I was
don't you
gonna
be
say,
fucking why don't you be fucking original?
what's your thoughts on plastic surgery? Because you do take care of yourself, but like, do you
Yeah.
believe in Botox? Do you believe in happy mediums? Do you believe in, I don't know, I want to get a nose job. So like, I just think I'd be prettier.
Yeah, but I think that you should keep it the way you are because when you change your nose, like you literally change everything. I am getting veneers, so I'm very excited about that.
That's going to be amazing.
I know. I actually got the best deal through this place called Vegas Veneers. Oh my god, I'll have to teach you
Can
about
you
them.
please tell me about them? Because I need veneers, I think. If I had a beautiful smile and bigger lips and
Girl,
like a
if
small nose,
anybody wants to fly to Vegas, and you too, to do their veneers,
I
guess
do.
what? For $40,000 veneers, because of me, because I'm working this deal, guess how much I can get them for you for? You ready? Top and bottom, $6,000.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Do they just use a discount code?
No, they just have to say, Heather Mariana, Vegas Veneers, baby.
I love
Um,
that. I can't wait to see
yeah.
them. You have to send us a photo of you so we can put it up on our page.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. I should be doing it next month or right in the middle of June. It depends. I'm trying to get it done before I go to the Caymans, but we'll see. So what were we saying? Sorry.
No, I'm
Oh,
loving
plastic
this.
surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Botox, yeah. I mean, why not? I do it. I have a lip implant. I had no lips, so I like my lips. I mean, oh, that's another hater comment that I get. Like, your lips are so big. I'm like, well, they're implanted, so this is my Lisa Rinna look for the rest of my life.
I love big lips. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that too. I want to get an implant. Oh, like
Yeah.
this, yeah.
And then, other stuff. I mean, I feel like if you don't like it and you can fix it, then fix it. Do I think that people should get what they call head transplants? I mean, if it makes you happy, I mean, who am I to judge anybody? But I mean, I think people if it makes you look like you,
Right.
then I'm into it. Like get a little filler. I got some filler right here recently because I was starting to get those deep lines, and I had them for a while, but just one day, you know how you look in the mirror and you're like, shit, that got a lot deeper. So I just got it fixed in Malibu. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do it, do it. I mean, I'm not into the butt, like the butt implant stuff. I did get butt filler, but it was like more of a cellulite treatment for me because, us women, we know that shit does not go away.
That does not go away.
Doesn't matter how skinny you are,
I need a recommendation actually from you about like cellulite. And as we're getting older, what's your favorite product on the market right now from your brand that you recommend us to buy? Because everybody, the listeners are, if you hear
Yeah.
this, you're getting 20% off your first purchase off the
Yeah.
Heather Mariana brand, Beauty Kitchen Junkie. Become a junkie yourself. Become a Chanel in the City junkie yourself, because I'm telling you, these products work. I mean, my skin's never looked better. I feel like it's also like a cute vibe, and like it's such a vibe, because you feel
Yeah.
single and you feel alone, but then you have your cutesy products and you're like, I'm ready to go. Like,
Yeah. If you're battling cellulite, we just put up a cellulite bundle. There's a scrub and a cellulite oil. Sleep in that freaking oil every night. I use it when I tan because it's like a good oil. And me, everybody that knows me knows I love to be tan. So I would try that if you're battling cellulite. If you're battling acne, just search acne. Any of our masks would be good. Beat That Acne is probably my favorite. Another top seller that we have right now is our lavender sleep spray. And then the kits we just launched that we're going to do the giveaway on. Those are selling
Right.
like crazy.
Those are selling like crazy, and the audience gets to get a giveaway. We're gonna put the instructions on our Instagram. Heather, where can they follow you currently right now so people can start following you right now?
At Heather Mariana, at Beauty Kitchen Junkie, at Naturals, and then my stores are Beauty Kitchen Boutique. But and for listeners too, I mean, our store, we post a lot of really good deals that are only in store. And smart, savvy girls on a budget that I love, my customers, they're smart and savvy. So they follow the store. Store does different stuff than online. Sometimes we do like BOGO scrubs at the store. You can call and get your order and we will still ship it to you from the store. So watch the store deals too.
All right, that's cool to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
And talk to us about how important it is, like on a date, on your first job interview, if you're on TV, why is it so important to like have these kits and like these products? Like, what would you say is your thoughts?
We all want to, I love the term self-care, you know, and who doesn't? I've self-cared I self-cared myself to some filler and a massage in Malibu, even though I probably shouldn't have spent the money. I shouldn't have spent the money, but I was like, you know what? Because hey, it doesn't matter how much money you make, you always got to watch your money. So I think, you know, having good quality products that people can afford, this is why I started the brand. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I was in my early 30s, I couldn't spend $100 on an eye cream.
Yeah.
I mean, and if I could, it was like gold. Like I barely used it, you know? And I wanted to create a brand that was all inclusive. Our demographic is everybody from teens to 60-year-olds that buy our stuff because it's good. And I wanted to start something that people could buy and afford and that was good quality with good quality ingredients, right? Because a lot of this shit that you see and Neiman's and all those places, you know, and you're like, oh, I want this oil and it's like $120. Okay, first of all, it costs like $5 to make it, you know?
Right.
And yeah, and it has a shit ton of preservatives in it because they're sitting in warehouses and they're going out to all the stores and all of this stuff. So it's not good for you. I don't care. You can look at all the ingredients, read all the way. Like there's some natural preservatives that we use, which is great. That's fine, you know, but there's a lot of chemicals and stuff. And I mean, mainly, I guess I'm losing my train of thought here. I just really wanted stuff that people could afford that was good. Because when I was in my 20s and I was in college and I was in graduate school, I couldn't afford shit. And you know what? I hated the stuff that was in my price range. Like, think about it. Like, I'm not gonna buy. I mean, I don't want to buy Wet and Wild makeup. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and that's the quality of the skincare that was in my price range. So I like to make stuff that is in a good price range, and then also offer a lot of weekly deals. Yeah, if you go to beautykitchen.net, sign up for our newsletter because we do weekly emails every week with deals.
See, that's our audience. Like our audience for Chanel in the City is a girl who's on a budget, who wants that cool thing, who knows that cool thing, who wants to feel fresh, look fresh for her man, for whatever, even for herself, self-care, as you said.
I mean,
how important is that? We're gonna get to dating soon, but like, how important is that?
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And I think that I found my niche with this brand and then my Canadian brand I started because I know that our stuff is quality. By the way, I own all the factories where everything's made, you guys. So I know what the hell's going in it. And it's a good price. You know what I mean? And once people use the product, they're hooked, you know?
They're hooked. I mean,
yeah.
Speaking of hooked, what celebrities, you've had a lot of celebrities like rock your product.
Oh God.
Who is by far your favorite and like taken back, like you were taken back by?
Obviously Viola Davis. She's a freaking queen.
What?
Yeah, you can go to Mariana Naturals. There's a picture of her with our new scrub. Yeah.
Holy crap. So how does that partnership happen? Take us through, like, you know, your.
Oh, I met her at one of the celebrity like lounges. Excuse me. I don't have COVID. What's going on? I got my vaccine.
I need to get my vaccine.
Yeah. So I met her at one of the celebrity lounges for that I was out for one of the award shows. And her daughter just came up to me, and then her husband came up to me, and because I don't know why kids gravitate towards me. And then I just started chatting with her, and she's an amazing person. And I follow all her stuff. I wouldn't say that we're friends, but she definitely loves the products and uses them. And she's great. I mean, every reality star known to man uses our stuff. Jared Leto is a big fan of our aloe spray and bug spray.
Wow.
Yeah, we actually were a sponsor for his Camp Mars Malibu and his Mars Island.
That's
I've been at every single one of his Camp
and
Mars
also
things.
we're gonna get to like how you have a lot of celebrity fans like Pauly Shore.
Aha! I just talked to him last night. I'm actually using
You're
his
like
pool.
the fucking coolest person I know, guys. I
texted him last night, and he called me, and I was like, I don't have a pool anymore until I move again. So I'm coming to your house to use your pool on Thursday. He's like,
because listen,
I'm just gonna tan at his house Thursday. Fuck it.
I'm tanning with Pauly Shore, Chanel. Like, this is what I tell my audience. I'm like,
I'll FaceTime you.
Can you FaceTime with me? Because they don't believe me. They don't believe me that I have cool friends like you. Like,
you're funny.
They think it's a facade. You feel me? So I'm like, no, Heather's going to come on the podcast. She's going to talk about her journey. She's going to talk about her celebrity friends. We're just girl talk. Like, this is like very like, we can chill. We can like have fun, drink. Like, this is about you, first of all, but also like, I'm just inspired by you as my friend, as a woman, as a boss. Like, I don't even know if I could keep up with you, like keep up with that. Like, that's a lot to do. I mean, what's your advice to business owners out there who want to start? Do you advise starting small? What do you advise?
I think honestly, you should start really small, and like literally your side hustle could turn into what I have. You never know. You just have to stay diligent, but start small. Don't overspend. Do you know, like, okay, so I have like the whole, I keep fucking with my hair, I know. The whole build your beauty brand program where I help women. So if anybody's listening wants to build a brand, you should build one.
I want to,
skincare brand. I help women do that, or men, and I come in contact with a lot of clients that get into the program. And one of the biggest mistakes, and I'm like, fire them now. It was like the first consultation call. Okay. Marketing. Don't spend a bunch of money on marketing. You need to get out there and do it yourself.
Oh, for
word of mouth. DM like a crazy person. Okay. Like Tiffany Moon from Dallas Housewives. Like, I love her. Like,
love her.
She posts my shit all the time. She sent me a giant box of her candles, like, you just DM.
You're all about like, sorry to interrupt, but you're all about collaborating.
Collaboration is the wave of the future. If we don't help each other, then what the fuck's the point of being a human being? So DM, market, do whatever you can. If you have a product, go to like sell it, like the shows, like the festivals, like things like that. There's a lot of things you can do without spending $2,000 a month for marketing. Think about what you can do with that too. So I did everything myself, and I still do a lot myself. And I do pay for good help now because I can afford it. Well, back then I couldn't afford it. So I had to do it all. So I had to be very time managed. If you go to beautykitchen.net and go to Ask Heather Mariana, Ask Heather, I have a whole blog on, do you have what it takes to be a boss?
Ooh, I need to read that.
And so, and you have to be very like time management is a thing when you're doing everything. And then when you start to hire, one of my clients was dying. She's like, oh, I fired both of my people after I read your blog. And I'm like, what? And it says really loudly, do not hire your friends.
Wow.
But some of your friends you're going to learn are going to be your biggest fucking haters.
That's a headline that's the headline.
Yeah.
That's the headline.
True.
The title is, it's not about the coffee.
Oh, we'll get to that, honey. But no, some of your friends will become your biggest haters, and and some people that you hire to do a job, and I'm going through this right now and I'm not going to elaborate on it. And what that is a friend and will continue to be a friend, but it doesn't work. You got to hire strangers, because then you can train them the way that you want things done. You need to, I tell everyone that I hire up front, I say, listen, you're not going to really, if they're at my factories and my warehouses or admins, I'm like, you're not going to have my cell phone number. You're going to have to go to my operations manager. I'm going to come in here. I'm probably going to scream. I need somebody who can fucking survive.
Right.
If you can survive, you will get all the benefits. My assistants travel with me on private planes sometimes. Like, come on, you get the benefits, but you got to do the fucking work, because guess what? I didn't build this whole thing by myself to have some half-assed person sitting around eating their $100 lunch I'm buying, not fucking working on my Instagram.
It's so fucking true though. I don't even, like, you don't think about that.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to be kind and
Everything
nice.
adds up. No, don't be kind. Don't be nice. You do what is good for you and your brand and you as a person, because being nice gets you nowhere. You know what I noticed? I used to give products out to, and this is for anybody listening. I used to give products out to every single one of my friends for free. Guess how many of those friends bought shit from me?
0.
They always want free shit. I'm like, no. Now when they text me, I'm like, here's a discount code.
So so what you're doing there is you're putting the boundary of your worth.
Yes.
Get it? You're saying
yes.
you gotta fight.
Yes.
You gotta fight. Hey.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe in my product? That's all cool. But you want something? Here's a discount. I'm more than generous to give you a discount code.
I don't need to give you a 30%, 40% off discount code or half off code if you're a good friend, which is I'm still making wholesale. But listen, I have bills to pay too. It costs me just to run my business a month. You ready for this number? $43,000 just to open the fucking doors.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. So you're gonna tell me you can't pay $26 for a scrub and you're my friend? You can get the fuck out of here.
Or just support me.
Like I have a lot of friends.
$26. Listen, people are donating left and right.
Yeah, I'm just like, I have bills to pay too, and I have people that depend on me to feed their.
I would just be supporting you just as a woman.
Yeah, but I have people that depend on me. Like it's a lot, that to feed their children, to pay their mortgage.
Of course.
And you're gonna come over to my warehouse while I'm working and be like, oh, can I get some free shit? No, bitch, you can't. I have us go to the front office and Michelle will ring you up. Thank you.
But
that's what you have to do from the beginning, because I didn't do that at the beginning, which is why I'm trying to, educate, because listen, I made tons of mistakes. So I love to just talk like this because people need to listen, and then they're like, oh shit, she's, I'm not saying I'm perfect. You know what I mean? So anything that you're doing, if you have a service, if you're a life coach, like I pay so much money for my life and business coaches, and they're worth it. You have to know, you have to show your worth. You know what I mean? From the very beginning. No more freebies. No more can I pick your damn brain. Those days are over. I have a beauty consultation for brands that want to work with me on my website, $275 an hour. When people say, can I pick your brain? I literally text them that link. I'm that bitch now. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have the time. Because I used to give people so many ideas, and you know how many people are using like a lot of my ideas or have used my ideas and made a lot of money, and then they did nothing for me and they didn't even support my brand. So I'm done with that, So and I'm not saying be a bitch. I'm just saying, like, stop giving away everything,
But okay, so we're going to talk about, speaking about that, stop giving away everything in your life. That applies to dating. And I want to talk about these guys, girl, these men.
It's not about the coffee, Chanel.
It's not about the coffee. I just can't even. I can't even believe we're talking about this right now. It's not about the coffee.
Are we gonna talk about that or no?
I mean, it's a lot of TMI, but we're gonna talk about it because it's.
You don't have to name names.
No, and everybody should realize and like get that advice that you gave me, because like you really gave me an epiphany to like think about, and like I just
and it
really
worked.
fell in love with you after it worked. It really works because it's just about self-care. It goes back to like, I get defensive when somebody puts me down and doesn't believe in me. So I end up becoming my own cheerleader. So that in reverse becomes a defensive mechanism. And a lot of people don't take well to it. But it's like, don't start with me then. You don't have to put people down. You don't have to agree with everybody's brand or everybody how they do things. But what I learned from you was
No.
you were like, if you do your own thing and you focus on you and you love you, the guys are going to come. Now, he might not come the guy that you like, because this is a guy that I like. So
Yeah.
for the audience that doesn't understand, I like the guy. He was in the industry, and Heather's a good friend. So I told Heather, I bothered Heather while she fucking has work to do and fucking make money.
I'm
And I was,
voice memoing you going, I'm working, but I'm gonna help you out here.
yeah, exactly. And she helped me through. And we also thought about, like, when you said you're creating a boot camp, or they could sign up for your newsletter, when to go to meetings with you, and like meet and greets with you. And like, I might even do a meet and greet with you, like if they want, like, because you really, I was like, I can't believe this clicked. The guy didn't like me, but the way I reacted, Heather was like, it's all in your control. So I basically asked the guy that I liked out. He was, but I also worked
You
with him.
didn't ask him out.
Say it.
You.
Yeah, share
This
it.
is okay. So she was like, I asked him out, and maybe he took it the wrong way. She said, "Do you want to grab a coffee?" That's why it's. I always say it's not about the coffee. I'm like, that is not asking out. Do you know how many married men I do business with?
So
And we text, hey, do you
why
want to
would
go
he
to
be
coffee?
awkward about it? Why would he be awkward about it?
Chanel and your listeners, I don't think he was awkward about it. I think it was a lot in your head
So finish the
because you
story.
liked
What
him
did he
so much.
say? What did he say after that? I said, would you be down for some coffee?
Didn't he say like he would get back with you or something?
He said, he
I
said, I'm
mean,
super busy this week, but
yeah.
maybe next week. So what about the maybes? It's an equals a no. N-O motherfucker.
Yes, that's
So
what I told you. What did I tell you? I said, stop texting this good, talking about this guy. It is the highway to nowhere.
you go to me, wait, you go to me like this. You go to me, get your speedy recovery and get
Yeah.
the fuck over him.
Yeah.
Get
I
your
mean,
speedy recovery and and it's true. It's like
we
you want
all
to
go
be
through it. I just blocked someone this morning. I'm happy to tell my story. I don't
Paul. Okay,
care.
so talk to us about your, but here before we talk, you share the story.
Yeah.
What are your tips about, like, when you said a maybe equals a no, and you gave me that epiphany of like, just move on? And he did actually start watching my stories, even if he didn't like me. He did start paying attention, at least when I wasn't paying attention to him.
Mm-hmm.
What's your advice to us out there, like women that are single, that are really going through it? Like, how do we take it as not rejection? Like, how could we not take it personal if somebody's like maybe or no, like, and like, and how should we react?
Well,
And do we ever ask a guy out? Like, that's my thing, is like,
no,
why am I ever
no,
asking a guy out? Like, hello.
no, no. Never ask a guy out. A guy should ask you out. And unfortunately, I think with this whole dating apps and Instagram and all this shit, I mean, even if a guy hits you up on Instagram, I mean, just go if you want to meet him. You know what I mean? But like, I don't think you should ever ask a guy out. And I think that guys inherently, I told you this, guys inherently are the ones to chase women, right? It's in their brain. Okay.
Right.
If you're chasing them, they're not interested. What worked for you? What I told you. Live your life on Instagram, post your story, stop looking to see if he's watching it, and
Exactly.
move the fuck on, because guess what? The guy will come because they see that you're happy, you're doing things, you're not concerned about them.
Oh, okay.
And
So sorry. On that note, when you said the guy will come, so not this guy yet,
yeah.
but the ex. So there's an ex. Everybody knows, who is a fan of Chanel in the City. They know that this guy broke my heart. He basically didn't. He was a fuck boy, but I didn't see the red flags till later, and he basically didn't want to
Oh,
own.
I had that last summer, honey.
Okay,
So
so you're
we're
gonna tell,
we're,
yeah,
we're
and we're
on
gonna
the
have to
same
get to your
boat.
stories. I want to hear your tips, but we're gonna get to your stories. He says to me, he's not gonna like put me in public. He's not gonna post about me. So there was a lot of red flags. There was a lot of commitment issues. He couldn't commit. So we got into a big fight one night. I left, and he drove me home. We got into a big fight. He blocked me all over, and then 6 months later, he comes back and he says, you know, you're really funny on your stand-up comedy. And it's like, first of all, you're the one who told me that I wasn't funny. Now you're telling me that I am funny. Like, what's
Right.
that about? Why do they come back? What's your thing on why they come back? And how do we react if they come back? Like, what do we do?
So I'm actually writing a blog on this. So you know why they all come back? It's very simple. because they're watching you and you're living your life and you're happy. And then you are not worried about, again, back to what I was saying, all this other noise, you know, you're doing you and you're focused. And every person wants a focused, successful girl. I don't care if you're 90 pounds, 100, 300 pounds, dark hair, light hair, short hair, whatever you are. If
It's
you're
so
confident
true.
and you're happy and you're focused on whatever it is, your job, your dog, your brand, what the fuck you're cooking for dinner, because I love cooking my meal prep and I plan that shit out like crazy. Just doing you, it's crazy how much they come, and they always come back.
Yeah, I thought about that, the advice you gave me, and I'm like, wow, I'm living my life, and he's coming back. He's watching my stories. He's like messaging. He messaged me once. He might not want me back, but at least, excuse me, at least he's coming back 6 months later. It's not me coming back to him, and it's me showing that I'm living my life. And I think that you give a lot
Yeah.
of tips that like are really good tips for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And like, remember I told you, I said, if you're dating a guy and you're like trying to make it work, like, okay, for example, this just happened to me. Like, remember I told you, like, I just give guys like 30 days because I'm telling
Okay.
you, 30 days, you're going to know who they are if you're seeing each other a healthy amount of time, not just weekends, a couple times through the week, maybe once on the weekends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if they don't make it 30 days, well, that's their problem. I just block them. That's another thing I told you. Stop worrying if they're going to text you. Just freaking block them. When you block them, you're not going to be like
So
looking
that's
at your
not
phone like,
immature
why
when
didn't
that's not immature when you block them.
I don't think so, because if you don't want to talk to them, why would you need them in your phone? Right? That makes sense. Like if I'm done with
Yeah. If
a
I'm done.
friend, if I'm done, like I don't want them to text me. Like I don't want to hear 3 months from now from a girl that fucked me over. I'm so sorry about what I did. Guess what? You still did it. I don't want that
Exactly.
text. I don't want that text to come through to ruin my day. Right?
Yeah, no, I learned that from you, honestly. Like I was like, but now I don't
I
know if
just
I
block.
should I
I'm
block this guy? So the question is, 6 months later he comes back, do I block him? And he hasn't come back, right?
no. I mean, are you interested in this guy? Or I mean, I'm talking
The
about blocking
the problem is I'm
on.
still getting over him. He was really mean to me. So it's like, do
Well,
we?
if he was mean to you, he's not going to change. I mean, like they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. I had this conversation with somebody else the other day. They're like, oh, like looking through their boyfriend shit. And I'm like, you're in a bad relationship. You need to break up with him. She's like, why? Because I'm looking up at his stuff. I said, well, if you can't trust the person that you're with, because guess what? People are going to cheat if they're going to cheat. And guess what? Guys half the time cheat with girls that are way nastier than their girlfriend. And that tells you a lot about who they are as a person. I know my future husband, I don't need to be looking at his phone because I'm already going to know that that guy isn't going to cheat on me, and that guy isn't going to be mean to me, and that guy is always going to make sure my well-being is taken care of and going to check in on me and ask me how my day is.
That's
And
right.
if that guy was mean to you and you're still getting over him, my advice to you is to block and move on, because it's just going to open up a whole nother thing. Because I've been there, honey.
So
You
don't
know,
let him, for anybody listening, don't
what do
let
you
him.
want? What do you want from him? An apology?
Yes.
You're never going to get it.
No, not an
And
apology.
if you
A
if you
commit,
do get it, oh, you want a commitment now
not
from
a
a guy that's
commitment.
mean to
No, no,
you.
no.
From a guy that's mean to you. Okay, let's
Not a
keep going
commitment, not a
here.
commitment. Like I'm I'm a sorry. I'm a sorry. Like I'm a sorry that I fucked up and like that I acted like that to you. But that you're right. It's
He's
never
gonna
gonna.
tell you.
We
He's
don't
gonna tell you over
rely.
dinner why you're drinking, how sorry he is. Then he's gonna fuck you, and then he's never gonna talk to you again. That's the kind of guy that guy is. I'm gonna tell you right now, because if he was that mean to you, and I don't know the whole story, that you're still getting over it 6 months later, that's a bad guy.
Well, thank you, because you're like sharing with our audience the red flags of the fuck boy. So talk to us about like why you blocked your boo, because like we need to know why the
Uh,
blockings happen.
well, okay, so this is what I'm saying. So I believe in like we were like together. We were just dating. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, like if you tell me for 3 weeks in a row, like, oh, I'm so busy through the week, which he is, whatever. I can't hang out. But then I see on your Instagram story last night that you booked a limo with a screenshot and all these hoes are on your page. on your story, I'm going to ask you about it, and I have every right to ask you about it. And then don't get defensive and turn it around on me and say that I'm the crazy one because you're the one that posted it. You're an idiot. You could have blocked me from seeing your story, you idiot. So obviously, if you, by the way, who still rents limos? I mean, are you going to the fucking prom? Is it 1996? Like, get a fucking black car, bro. Like, you're not even my type anyways. Like, for real though, what are we going to the fucking prom?
Amazing.
No, for no one.
That's like
no one rents them. 1996.
We both said that 1990 shit. So yeah, go
Yeah.
on. So that's fucked up. Sorry, I'm drinking.
So then I just blocked him and I was like, well, have fun with your hoes and your limos tonight. Block. Because I don't have time for that shit. I'm a busy person. All of us women have great things to offer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, back to knowing your worth. I'm not gonna fuck around with somebody who's too busy to hang out with me through the week, but yeah, is gonna post a bunch of hoes on his page.
You're also too busy.
And he was posting me on his story like crazy. He was talking about how he wanted to go to Newport in a couple weeks, all this shit. So I'm like, okay, this guy's cool. I'm going to chill with him for a minute. I'm really busy. I don't want to date other people, Not that we had a commitment, but I'm just busy and I don't like to date. I'm one of those people, like, I don't like to date multiple people at once. I don't know. I just can't do it. It's hard to keep straight. And so I'm like thinking, okay, great. I'm looking forward to the weekend. We're supposed to go out to dinner Saturday night, go to the pool. And then you're fucking renting a 1996 limo with some hoes. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Like, I don't know you. And if you're like, if you've been acting like a different person for 3 weeks,
so fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. He was even like, no, he even was like, oh my god, I saw this thing online where you could like, you get a activity book for dates, and then you put like a Polaroid in there of all the activities you do. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Meanwhile, let me book a limo and some hoes. Like, fuck that shit.
That's like fucked up.
No, I mean, and yeah, am I upset about it? Like, this is another thing about another blog post that I'm going to write. Like, women, everybody watching, it's okay to mourn a little bit a short relationship. Like, you're not stupid. Like, of course I feel shitty today. And I'm like, it is what it is. He has a work phone. I blocked him on this phone. He has another phone. He could have texted me, hey, I'm sorry. It was a misunderstanding. He didn't. He knows where I live. He could have came over here. No. So I'm like, okay, it's done. And it's okay to be like a little sad about it. You know what I mean? It's fine. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you went out with somebody 3 times, you can still feel bad. Like, if you don't see them again,
But how do you cope with it?
I mean, I think the reason that I am very successful is I throw myself into work. I really do. Like, I just have so much going on. And of course I'm human. I have emotions. Everybody does. We all get upset about things. But I have so much shit to do that I stay so busy. And that's one of the things I told you about the guy. I said, just stay busy and do you and focus on you and be happy. And, it'll happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of us hold on. I mean, why do you think it's not only about the coffee? That's really what I want to ask. Why do you think it's not only about the coffee?
What you think? Why you think? What do you mean by that? Like, you think why he didn't like you?
Like,
not everybody's gonna like everybody. I've got a really good looking plastic surgeon right now that wants to date me so bad, and I could be getting like free plastic surgery if I wanted it when I'm freaking 50. Like, literally, this guy would marry me.
No, but
he's not my type personality. So sometimes it's just not a fit. It doesn't mean that it's something bad about you or to take it personal.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
not everybody's gonna like me. Not everyone. Some guys like blondes. Some guys don't like girls that. Oh, I just thought of something. You know what my fucking guy told me? This is so good. That was one of the movers told me that was moving my shit in here.
What?
So I was talking about one of my exes to one of my assistants, and I was like, yeah, I just can't take him. He's just so bougie, Right. You know what the mover said? He goes, you know what us guys do? We date below us because it's easier.
No.
And I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, I had to dumb it down for my girlfriend. He's like, but it's so much easier.
That's bullshit.
I just remembered that. Yeah, the freaking mover told me that. I was like,
guess they do. I mean, they are intimidated by strong women like us. I mean, listen,
yeah.
I mean, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what is your love life like? How do you balance work and love life all at the same time? Do you want to get married? You know, do you want to have kids? Like,
I do not want to have kids because
okay.
I'm already 42 and
You look
I
like
think
you're
it's
fucking 25, but whatever.
thank you. It's all that Beauty Kitchen.
All that,
But
and we have to get to the name. Like, how'd you come up with but we'll come up with that after. Like,
yeah.
okay.
I don't want to have kids. I have 2 goddaughters and they're like my everything. I'm actually getting PF Chang's on Monday and I'm pretending that I made all the Chinese food for her because I'm very busy.
I love PF Chang's. It's so good.
I'm gonna tell her I made all of it and she's gonna be so excited. She's 6.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do one of those cakes where you put the hole in the middle and you put all the sprinkles in and then you put the frosting. But I told her that she's not allowed to cut it at my house because I don't want sprinkles everywhere. She could do that at her own house.
That's
so,
amazing that like you have like basically kids.
Yeah. I love them. So I don't want to have kids. I do want to be married. And you know, I want to find that person and I want to find that person ASAP. But I'm not gonna that's why I'm like, you know, everybody who wants to be married, I know you want to be married. Like we don't want to keep putting up with stuff and
No.
making things work and end up divorced. I don't want that.
I mean, but people say that like that's marriage, right? Like you have to work at it.
Not
That's why I'm
you
always
have to
willing
work at it.
But when's
to work.
when do you stop working at it is my question.
Well, when the guy's mean to you. I mean, yeah, like oh my god, like there's
Right,
this
like
guy. There's
the
this guy
guy's
on my
mean to you. Have a guy have so
Yeah,
you
like
have
there's a guy on my Instagram that is so fucking mean to me. I was going back and forth with him last night. I met him once last night on my Instagram, and he is so mean to me. And he actually thinks I'm gonna date him. I'm like, you are a psychopath. You're a complete narcissist. You know, I'm like,
you're a fan?
and I was
Or a
like going
psychopath?
back and forth with him to add value to the feed. You
No, but you
know,
have to be careful. Like you have to be careful these days. You never know.
yeah, I'm not interested in that guy.
So let's move on to talk about Beauty Kitchen Junkie. Why the name?
So Beauty Kitchen was born, and the name was born because I was creating beauty in the kitchen with things that you can make from, you know, the grocery store. So yeah, so Beauty Kitchen, it's like I was cooking up,
Wow.
yeah, the recipes. Yeah, and I loved it. And
So you
it
would make
just kind of
organic
stuck.
recipes. Talk us through.
Yeah, it's all on my YouTube. You can go to YouTube, Heather Mariana. I haven't really been doing a lot of that, but I'm going to start back as soon as my giant ring light comes. I'm going to start filming in the new house. Just quick little tips and videos because, you know, that's why I resurrected my blog. That's how I started. And yeah, it's all kinds of recipes. And I love it because I left all my old videos up. So you can see literally the transformation of me from 2012 to now.
Right.
And I love it because I'm like, I'll watch, like it'll be playing because we have it on loop in our stores, you know?
Yeah.
And one of the old ones will come on and I'll be like, oh my God, I don't even look like that anymore. It's so weird. You know what I mean?
So
I mean, I don't think I looked bad, but I looked like very, as one of my assistants would say, very Jersey, like with the big hair, you know, and a lot of animal print, you know?
Oh my God, I know those days. Wait, don't go anywhere. I just have to plug the charger in, okay? Before I don't want it to shut down. How much longer do I have with you?
We can do like 15 more minutes.
Okay, perfect. Hold on, I have it. Just give me 1 second.
Perfect. Charlie knows what I need from that for the order. And then we should have the blue light cream labels tomorrow so we can send those off to Prem before I leave the warehouse. I'm still doing my podcast right now, but I'll be off in like half an hour.
Okay, here, I got it. All right. Heather, you there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I just didn't want to lose you. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna have to edit a couple of stuff out, but it's gonna be good.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right. So tell me when you're ready. Whew, and I have the giveaway, so I just wanna hold on. Let me get the third giveaway too. Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about three of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wanna talk about three of the giveaways?
Yeah, because each kit's different. So let me pull it up on my website so I can kind of.
I think I only brought two. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, you should have three: the Beauty Sleep, You Go Girl, and
Yeah, I
CD
have three,
Recovery.
but I don't know if I brought it to the hotel. Hold on, because I thought I brought it to the hotel, but I only have two. Should we talk about two and say the third one's gonna be a surprise?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have it. I have three.
Oh, good, good, good. Why are you
Hold
at a
on.
hotel? You do all your podcasts at a hotel?
No, because this week we did like a surprise. So I was filming for Bravo for something that's gonna come out next week. I can't talk about it, it's confidential, but it's gonna come
Yeah.
out next week. And they put us up in a hotel, and I also have to
Is
do
it the
things.
Andy Cohen reality show?
Yeah, you saw it?
No, but I figured.
How did you know?
Because I'm smart.
Okay, whatever. I mean, we're allowed to talk about it, but we're not allowed. Yeah, we're allowed to talk about it. It's May 3rd. Tune in.
Yeah, great.
Anyway, we're gonna promote it around this time, and yeah, and I'm also like promoting. I was like, why don't I just put my promote my podcast from the hotel, because they're paying me and they're for covering their hotel. Like I cover
Yeah.
hotels on the podcast. Like what's the best
Yeah.
places, you know?
Yeah. That's
So I
awesome.
figured like let's do all one shot. Okay, so wait, so we left off at Beauty Kitchen Junkie. So you were saying,
I think we were just talking about the name.
yeah. So
And then what else?
So what celebrities would you want that you haven't had wear the brand or rock the brand?
Rock the brand or rock me? No, I'm just kidding. I love Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, she has my stuff. Sorry. I'm trying to find one that doesn't. I'm trying to think. It's hard. We have a long list of celebrities.
Jennifer
Not
Aniston?
no, she has our
Oh,
stuff.
she has
I
your
was
stuff.
wrong.
That's
Yeah.
not kind of, but that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I know her spray tanner. Jimmy Coco, the best spray tanner ever. So,
I know.
I can't think of anyone. And you know what? I just have to tell you that says a lot about me and like everything that I've been trying to teach you guys. This noise, I don't listen to. I can't even think of a celebrity name now. I'm addicted to reality shows, so I know all those bitches, you know?
Yeah, so any reality star that you would like.
We have them all. I mean, I have Lisa Vanderpump, Pandora. I have them all on my cell phone. I have all their cell phone
Really?
numbers.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, talk about reality. You were on a reality show. Talk to us about what reality show.
Oh my
was
God.
and why you decided to do it, and if you ever would go back to reality TV again.
I was on, drum roll, the worst show. Just kidding. One of the worst shows Bravo TV has ever produced, called
You're
Tour
also
Group.
on Bravo. That's crazy.
Yeah, Tour Group. I've also been on a lot of other things, and my brand's been on, you know, The Housewives, Southern Charm, Teen Mom. I mean, the list goes on. I've been on tons of shows.
What were you doing on Tour Group? Like, what was your role?
We were travelers, and it was so. This is the thing.
Oh, I
so
remember this, Heather.
Oh yeah, I was a bitch to everybody.
We both have been one season fucking reality stars. What the freak, Heather? You never even told me this when we met.
So when Bravo, first of all, Bravo put me on a 2-year hold for the show because they said, we're doing this show. It's greenlit. We want you, because I was on my shopping addiction, and that's Oxygen, and I was the highest rated show for my shopping addiction. You guys have to watch it. It's fucking hilarious. It was like 2013. And so they put me on this hold, and it took 2 years to get the show together. They told me it's going to be 10 to 12 sexy singles traveling around the world. And I'm like, ooh, this is going to be good. People are going to hook up and fuck, and like, there's going to be drama with 2 girls that like the same guy. Like, I'm in.
Yeah.
And there were not 12 sexy travelers. There were
they weren't
12 people that I would never travel with or be friends with or fuck in my life. I have one friend from the show, Jay Ward. Um, he's the only one. Jed is really cool too, so I'll leave it at that. Jed is really cool, but everybody else is just weird. So yeah, Jed was like the outspoken character black girl, you know, and I always had her back because I knew why they put her there, and I always had her back on shit. So she's good and Jay's good, but everybody else is bleh. So I was like, oh, I was a day late because, you know, this is some like tea that nobody knows. So I was a day late arriving in Morocco because freaking they lost my luggage at the LaGuardia airport. Go figure.
LaGuardia.
Go fucking figure. So I was not about to leave the fucking country without my 6 suitcases, which we were only allowed to bring one. And this bitch rolls up with 6 pink suitcases. And they were like, yeah, I didn't care. I had all new shit. And I FedExed everything I wore on the show back home. So my suitcases got lighter along the trip.
Amazing.
I know. I was like, whatever. People are just haters. Like, well, like the people on the show, they were like, she's FedExing her stuff again. I'm like, why do I want to carry around dirty clothes? You know, like, come on. So anyways, I was a day late arriving because they lost my luggage, and Bravo was like, you know how they are, you work with them. They're like, oh, it's fine, your luggage will come. Just come. I'm like, I'm not leaving this airport without my luggage because I only got $50,000 worth of insurance. There's probably $150K worth of shit in there. So they made them put me up in a hotel. Then I found my luggage. I had to find my luggage. I had to run around the airport crying, going to every single counter, all this stuff. Qatar Airlines.
I've lost my luggage before like that. It's been
like bullshit. And so finally I get to Morocco and everything was fine. So from then on, when it was available and we didn't have to film, I upgraded my ticket to first class. I just put my card down everywhere we flew. I was like, I don't care. So I flew with all the Bravo executives, which was really fun.
That's
but
hilarious.
I was like,
it's amazing.
Yeah. And all that, you know, the people on the show with me were like, there she goes again. But I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm not losing my luggage again. You know what I mean? And
so,
like
did you, what did you feel like the experience was? Like, how did you feel like, would you do it again?
I will, and I loosely can say that I am, but I have a call at 3 about that. But I would do it again, but like, I mean, I don't know. I love to travel, and that was just not the show for me.
So you guys
know,
travel,
but I played my role that I got paid for.
Right.
I got my check and I got out. So if anybody watches it, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, she's such a bitch." And I'm not really a bitch. I just didn't want to do fucking activities with people I didn't like, you know? Like they're
it's like summer camp for adults.
Guess what we're doing
It's like summer camp for adults.
We're going to tea farm. And then I would go like this. I don't really like tea.
That is amazing. The diva. Wait, did you ever meet Andy Cohen? Did you like ever go to the Bravo Clubhouse?
No, I didn't, because guess what? Andy Cohen hated the show. He hated the cast.
No way.
Amy Chacon was the producer. She did Amazing Race and stuff. She's one of my good friends now. I met her obviously on the show. She's an Emmy award-winning producer. They hired her because of the travel aspect, you know, because she did Amazing Race and all that stuff. She won Emmys for that. She just said that Andy Cohen hated the finished product. It was the most expensive show Bravo ever had to produce because of all the traveling, all the stuff. He didn't like the cast. He didn't want anything to do with tour group. So I didn't even get to be a bartender on Which Would Happens Live, which is all I wanted to do. I know, but that's okay.
It's okay. You can still come back.
I have been in the Bravo Clubhouse though, like during the day.
You can still come back as Heather.
When nobody was there.
Wait, but you know, like come back as the CEO of Beauty Kitchen Junkie. Like, why can't you come on as like a?
Please, I'm not. He would never have me on like that.
No, the way you do press.
Oh.
Anyway, but like you're focusing. I mean, the fact that you did a reality show, nobody could say they did a reality show. That's the one thing I feel like.
Yeah, and I've done tons. I mean, I was on 90 Day Fiance with Larissa. Like,
wow.
I love to
explore.
Be like the friend of, because it's less commitment, and you still get paid, but it's less commitment. And you don't have to have all the things, like you don't have to abide by all the rules. You know what I mean? So I like to be the friend. I'm like, everyone's like, hey, I have to film. Can you please come? I'm like, I'm there because I'll get my check. I'll have fun because it is fun.
Yeah.
And then you just get out. Like I'm working on something really big right now though, which will be a lot of commitment, but it's going to be on my terms. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's why I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you because you deserve it. You've worked so hard. You've set such a good example that like there's a way to work hard, play hard,
Mm-hmm.
um, be just self love. It's all about self love. It's not about like another
Yeah.
man
And
making your life. It's not about, you know, even your career making
no.
your life. It's about self love. Like what makes you happy, which we're going to get to the
Yeah.
giveaway really soon, by the way. What is your
Oh, I'm
favorite place in
excited.
Chanel in the city? We always talk about your favorite place in your city, in New York City, to go to escape, like restaurants to eat. Tell us about that. And then we're going to talk about these
What?
amazing giveaways.
Hold on. Hold on, my client. I'm just like, I'm on a call. Give me a few. Sorry.
Okay.
My favorite places in New York.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been there in a long time. But you know where I do want to go?
Where?
Do they still have that restaurant at the Tiffany restaurant at the Tiffany
I
store?
love
I want to go there really
with the
bad with
cream
my
cheese and fucking cucumber sandwiches.
I want I want to bring him for his
Come with
birthday.
him and we'll do it. Can we do
Okay.
that? I'll take you there. I'll take you
Yeah.
out on me.
He has all his leash and collar and everything is all Tiffany blue. It's from
I
Tiffany.
love it.
And he only eats from Tiffany plates.
So sweet and
So I
cute. I
want
love
to
it.
bring him for his
He looks
birthday.
so cute and clean and cozy. He's like,
He's been very attached to me since the move, obviously, the change, you know.
so cute. So let's talk about these amazing giveaways. We got Beauty Kitchen,
Yes.
You Go Girl. We're gonna go through this. We got Beauty Kitchen Beauty Sleep. We got Beauty Kitchen Speedy Recovery. Talk to us first of all before we get to all these fabulous products. Why is beauty so important? Why is lifestyle, beauty, keeping it healthy, clean? Why is that important to you?
It's important because obviously, I mean, I wouldn't want to say like beauty is important because I think everybody's beautiful, but
Yeah.
I mean, keeping up with yourself, it just, I think for me, it helps my self-confidence. Like I hate like I cannot do my hair. So when I go to the dry bar, even if I don't have makeup on, I feel better, you know?
Right.
And it's about yourself. And it's important for you, for just us as people in general, just to take care of ourselves. And, you know, that includes like the gym and, you know, all that kind of stuff, even if you just go on a walk, you know?
Exactly. Well, we have this. We talk to us about You Go Girl. What's this package?
Okay, so I am actually going to pull it up on my website so I can tell you everything that's in it.
And we're
So
gonna
I
be giving
created,
this away on our Instagrams, and the winner, if you guys tag us, right? If you guys
yeah.
shout out
So
to
this,
us.
yeah, you gotta, I think, yeah, follow us and tag a couple friends on the post. Isn't that great?
Oh my God,
Which
I
one are
love
you
this.
spraying?
This is the It's Essential.
Oh my
All
God, your
Nat-
eyelash came off.
Oh my.
You can't edit that out. That's hilarious.
Heather! Why did we even talk about those men? I just took it off.
Yeah.
Ah!
You cannot edit this out. That's
Look. I'm gonna
priceless.
spray now. Now that I took it off, I'm gonna spray
Yeah.
to feel better with Heather Mariana, Beauty Kitchen Junkie.
What is it? Is it the lavender you're spraying?
No, it's Essential, all natural, all purpose cleaner.
That's a cleaner. You just spray your face with a cleaner. It's okay. It's all natural. I'm dead with you.
Wait, this is for the brush?
That's part of the You Go Girl kit because you use it on the plane, baby.
Wait, so what is this supposed to clean?
It's like an all natural cleaner. Like I use it on my floors.
Oh my.
You're fine. I spray it on my hands all the time. You're
Okay,
good.
so
It's
take us to the
it's
product.
all Okay, this is hilarious. This is
What's
gonna
the
be my
aloe
clip.
spray?
Okay. So the kit comes with a 2-ounce, it's essential all-purpose cleaner, which I put that in there because I don't know about you guys, but I like to wipe down, you know, even if I'm flying private or whatever, like, you know, like wipe the
down
little
Chanel's
seat
face.
that, yeah. Wipe down like the tray or whatever they're giving you, you know? So I put that there. Plus it also was handy to have at the airport. And then it has a 1-ounce drench balm, which is a hydrating gel, which is perfect to put on your face after you've tanned or on your shoulders because, you know, you don't want to peel. The after sun spray, use it as soon as you're out of the sun. and
Okay.
it's made with aloe. It's going to prevent redness and peeling, and it's all natural.
And you just spray it all over you?
Yeah, I actually use it when I go to the tanning bed, and I'll get red at all, and then
Wow, you don't
yeah,
get.
I just get tan. Yeah.
So look what I have, the
Um.
daily moisturizer cream I'm gonna put on. Oh
Okay,
my
put that
God,
on. By
it's
the way, I
so
use that
good.
as my makeup primer.
It feels so good.
2-ounce beach waves sea salt hair mist, so you can use
And
that
it
with wet
smells
hair.
good.
Yeah, it's actually just the natural smell. Razor burn reducing spray is also in this kit because who wants that when you're in your bikini? And a 2-ounce bye bye cellulite body oil.
So this is a great travel crate. You just
It's
pop
perfect for the
this.
beach.
Uh-huh.
You're going to the beach, you're going to the river, you're going to the hiking, to the hot
Ooh,
spring, and you're
this
gonna
is
take all your clothes off when you get there, then tan. This is
oh
perfect.
amazing. It feels good. I feel like I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm like a girl on a budget. That's sexy. That's cool. I'm like, I feel
Yeah, and the whole
confident. I
kit,
feel
the whole
confident.
kit,
That
the
I'm like,
whole kit is only $32
that's nothing.
for all that. And it's really all you need for a whole weekend.
So
Yeah.
get your beauty kitchen. You go, girl. Kit, Chanel in the City, 20% off. We're giving you girls. All right. If you get your kit today, swipe up. We're going to put it on our social media. Heather, where can they follow you again? So they're going to get the giveaway. Tag your friends, tag your family.
Yeah,
We're
because
going to be
I'm gonna
killing it.
post the giveaway not only on at Beauty Kitchen Junkie, that's where you're gonna enter, but I'm gonna post it on my page at Heather
Perfect.
Mariana, and I'm also gonna
Ooh,
post
the
it on my
mask.
Ask Heather Mariana blog page.
Okay.
Oh, so do you want to get into the
I
sleep
want to
kit?
put the mask on. Should I? Is that going to be hilarious? Real quick.
No, do it. I love that. So let me tell you about
The
this
beauty
beauty
sleep.
sleep kit. That okay, so
Wait, so I
it has
literally put this mask on, literally, like just it's
yeah, just
liquid.
leave it. Yeah,
Does it dry up?
I sleep. No, yeah, I sleep in it. It'll absorb. So
Oh, I need
I
this. Oh,
created
I
this
need.
kit because you know how we were talking about anxiety and stuff? Like it's hard for me
Yes.
to sleep and it's hard for me to turn it off. So I created this kit for anybody who can't sleep, who it's perfect that mask when I'm really busy and I have like a lot of press or a lot of TV and I'm like in between makeup appointments.
Yeah.
I'll like literally like wipe this part of my makeup off and I'll put that mask right here, spray myself with the lavender spray, and I can get like a 45-minute nap in and I wake up and I feel like I slept all night. So it
A
comes
girl's
with
gotta rest. New good night sleep spray. Look
yeah.
at
Oh,
this.
by
I'm
the
gonna have a
way,
nice sleep.
if you guys have dogs, I use that all over my dog every night. It's all over my stories.
It is
And
relaxing and soothing, by the way. I love the smells of this. It's
yeah,
organic.
it's
It's
all
oh
yeah, it's all
amazing.
lavender. So it has the lavender sleep spray, the lavender sugar scrub, the bath soak. It has a relaxation mask, essential oil body lotion, and hair wash, hair and body wash.
Okay.
It's so good.
Let's
I
do
have a
this.
giant bottle of that. It's like
Oh my God,
literally
it's
like
a
it's
calm
eight.
essential oil body lotion. So let's try.
Yeah, this is perfect to do before you go to bed, like at night after
Oh,
you shower, in the shower or in the bath. It's
I feel like
literally
a coma right
it's
now. Like I
perfect.
want to be in a sleep.
Oh my God, it's so relaxing. I love this kit. I mean, I had to do this kit for me, and found that I was taking these kits home, like those exact products home every night, and I was like using it to help me sleep. And I thought, if I have this problem, I'm sure my customers do. So let
Right.
me put together a good cheap kit for them.
How long do we put leave the mask on for?
I sleep in it. I sleep in it.
Okay, you sleep in it, and then you wash it off with
Hmm.
what? What would you like? What do you suggest to wash it off with?
Just your normal face wash is good.
That's amazing. So that's like a beauty. That's a great. And it also has a lavender take a breath bath soak. It has a lot of soap bombs. Like, tell us,
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's a great gift, right, for your girlfriends.
Oh, it's a great gift for anybody. I mean, if somebody that needs to relax, it's really good. I've actually had a lot of people buying it for people that are like, post, like coming out of the hospital, like having like, surgery or sick or whatever, not COVID, but like
And this is
I've
the
had a
bath
lot of people
salts.
buying it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this kit is the speedy recovery. So
Speedy recovery.
talk to us about a speedy recovery. I love the names that you give it.
Okay.
And how do you
So
come up with the names? They're so cute.
I know I do everything. I have to show you guys one more. I want to give you the exclusive on this launch. You're the
Okay.
first person that's gonna know about it. So, okay, so the Speedy Recovery Kit. Okay, allergies. right? They're really bad right now.
Yeah.
Touch of a cold,
Yep.
flu, all that stuff. So I blended, open that Speedy Recovery and smell that soak. I blended a sinus blend of essential oils. And you were gonna, and it really opens you up. It helps clear out your sinuses. It helps when you're coughing, cold, all that. Do this before you go to
Wow.
bed.
You
Drink
really
some hot
thought it out.
tea. Yeah. So it has the body lotion, the shower
Oh
spray.
my God, are you kidding me? This bath salt, do you see this? How fucking crisp this is?
Yeah. I
Like
mean, you got
I would
smell.
feel
It's
like a
like,
sexy woman.
yeah. And I mean, it's like I
It's
was,
healing.
again, yeah, I was using these products when I was like, shit, I feel like so sick. I have to be on TV at 5 a.m.
Right.
And I'm like, just bring me all the, tell my sisters, just bring me all the
Give me
sinus
a
blend
hit.
stuff that we have. So
Yep.
I'm like, again, make a kit that's good and affordable. And then that way you can try it. And guess what? If you like the product, then just buy the full size stuff and keep it, have a stash for next time you feel bad.
I was thinking of doing maybe a customized, would you do a Chanel in the City kit meets Beauty Kitchen kit, like where it's like specific,
Yeah,
so
we
we
can
can
do
send
that.
it to the audience too and do a giveaway that way, because that way that could be a second giveaway.
Yeah, we can do that. You can sell it too.
Okay, so that would be amazing. So they can
I can
swipe
get you
up.
a link on my website.
I would love to do that. Let's do that. I mean,
Yeah.
I love these. Thank you so much, Heather. These are amazing. So, people, if you want to get these giveaways, okay, these little amazing, amazing kits, perfect for traveling. I'm in Washington, D.C. at the Kipton Monaco Hotel right now. I traveled for work. I took these kits with me. Right now, you saw me just put on the mask with Heather. It's amazing. I feel amazing. I need to
Yeah.
relax. Listen, our industry is cutthroat. We both know it. It's highly stressed.
Yeah.
TV, entertainment, and I need also, like when I'm going on TV. I was on TV this week, as you know. The segment I'll share soon. But I took the kits for me. It really helped me decompress. It helped me like decongest and just help me like just feel better. Like right now, I feel soothing. I
Yeah.
feel relaxed. I can sleep, take a nap, then go back to my work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. The kits
So
are great. And I have a new product coming out.
yes,
Are you ready
I'm
to
ready.
die? Okay, so this isn't the final container. What color is it?
Turquoise.
No, it's blue, because guess
Blue.
what? It is the best face cream that you will ever effing use in your life. And I'm going to send you a
I
whole
need.
kit,
Thank you.
because
I
guess
need it.
what? Guess what? It has
Well, guess what?
powerful ingredients that no other brand has, because I made this
Tell
whole
us.
thing myself. Blocks the blue light that affects your face.
How the fuck do you? You're like a scientist at
I
heart.
am actually. And then guess what? Ultra blue light
Ooh,
blocking ultra mist.
I
So
love that myth.
I'm gonna send you this. And if we want to add one of these into the giveaway, I'm more
Do
than
you want to
happy
do
to do
like
that.
that as the new launch with the Chanel in the City? So that is the Chanel in the City Heather Mariana Beauty Kitchen Junkie girl. Like it's for a girl on a budget. It's for a girl who's a hippie, kind of like but fresh and like cool and like
Well,
just.
I can do the 3 kits, and then I'll do one of these because this is for Mariana Naturals. But I think for your kit, we should create something
Can we create
special. Yeah, and then we can put
sell
it
it?
online and then just sell it. Yeah, of
Perfect. That'd be
course.
amazing.
And then you can make some money too. I mean, we'll have a bunch ready, and we could even do a pre-order, you know?
That would be amazing and really promote it
Yeah.
ahead of time. I
Yeah,
love it.
because I mean, my products are great and people love you. And if we make something nice and affordable, like I do with all my brands, you know,
Yeah,
why
and you
not?
know, Chanel in the City is all about like the 411. What's to know? Like, what is the beauty and lifestyle? They should be paying attention to your brand. If they don't, I'm sure people are all over the world paying attention, but even you always have to promote, you know, like I'm even inspired by you when you're like, you're really overseeing your own business. You're really involved in your own business. And that's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say. How important is it to be involved in your own business? Like, why is it so important to you?
It's really important for me because people saw me on YouTube in 2012, right? So
Right.
people have kind of like grown up with me per se in the brand, like grown up, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they've
grew with you.
seen, yeah. And I love it when I have customers, you know, like there's this one customer and she was one of my first customers and I still remember her name. Her name's Dawn Disney and she still orders and she's so great. And she's like, I'm so proud of you. You know what I mean? And it's so amazing,
Because
you know?
she's
So
yeah,
like,
she's followed you from the beginning.
yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like, this is really cool because it's like I have my own little beauty cult of people that I just love and that love me. And it's so cool,
It's
so
so
like,
cool.
for example, like, we have this big festival coming up, where one of our stores is at, and I'm gonna work the whole weekend at the store because I want to see everybody, you
That's
know?
amazing. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah, you can't lose sight of where you came from ever, you know, ever, because when
Yes.
you do that is when you fuck up, in my opinion. You have to, I don't care how rich, how famous you are, you need to be kind to people. You need to realize how you got there, and
I
I
love
think
that.
that's super important. And a lot of people lose that. I mean, I've had some friends, come up in the ranks and acting and music. And I mean, I'm not really, I mean, yeah, I'll go to their concerts or whatever, but I'm like, they're just not the same, you
It's not
know?
the same. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
what's
And
your
I'm not saying,
advice?
of course, as you get famous, of course, you're going to need security and stuff like that because there's crazy people, but like, you still
Right.
need to be a normal, nice human being.
Sure.
Mm.
What's your advice to people to be successful in this business? Like, what's your advice to start?
In what business? The
If they want
entertainment
to start the
business?
beauty and
Oh,
entertainment.
beauty business. Well, if they want to start a beauty business, they need to call me because I have a program where I actually do turnkey, retail ready, everything
Right.
for you. So that's easy.
She turns you into a badass bitch like me,
Yeah, exactly. I
where
mean,
you
I
don't
have
get
some.
distracted by men and you still like work. Like that's
I've got a client that's almost got all her shit into Target just from
oh
me
my
motivating
God,
her.
that's
Yeah,
crazy. Sorry, I'm drinking
we're
so
like,
much.
no, you're fine. I'm so excited for her. Because that's another thing. As women in general and people in general, we don't celebrate each other's wins.
We don't. You're
I
right.
think that that's why I was saying earlier, like some of your friends are going to become your biggest haters. Like I celebrate all my friends. Like today on this morning on Facebook, like I posted this meme about if you don't celebrate your friends, then you're not a friend. And I was like,
Right.
everybody comment below their business, you know? Like, why would you not do that?
Exactly. Yeah, no, you're so right. So, I mean, Heather, thank you so much for being here. You've been amazing.
No, of course. Hi, it's Heather Mariana with Beauty Kitchen, and you are listening to me on the Chanel in the City podcast with Chanel Omari.